everybody, and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. My earth signs, finally! You guys are getting your October monthly message. Guys, my whole schedule has changed, so things are going to be done a little bit differently now. So the monthly will be scattered through the month, the beginning of the month. I'm still going to be doing the new moon and full moon readings, and then anything else is just going to be extra thrown in there when I can, if I'm feeling called to. I'm going to actually be pushing a lot more stuff onto my Patreon, so that's also available for you guys if you're feeling like you need more of me. Okay, so anyway, so this is for my earth signs for the month of October. So if you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. And if that doesn't resonate, the message just may not be for you this time. This will have an extended, and in the extended, we're going to go over the last 3 cards in this spread, clarifying them. Then we're going to get individualized messages for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the month of October. If that is something that you want to get in on, the link for the Patreon is in the description box below or up in my link tree. Now, if you don't want to join my Patreon, but you still feel like, oh, I need to hear the rest of this message, you can email me or DM me. The extendeds are $7 individually, and you can purchase that, and then I will send you a private link that won't expire, and you'll always have access to it. Just so that you do know, Patreon members do get discounts on all of services that I offer, and all readings, everything. So that's also something, it's a little bit of a perk of being a Patreon member in the Secret Garden. All right, so I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are not doing well, I hope that you reach out to me, reach out to somebody, and take the first step on trying to become well again. All right, guys, don't get scammed. This is my only account. I only have one account across all my social media. I will never message you for readings. I will never say, hey, my beloved, Grand Rising, I feel called to your energy. Would you like a $5 reading? No, I'm never going to do anything like that. So please have discernment. And if you come across that or somebody DMs you pretending to be me, please report and block, okay? What else? I don't think that there's anything else. So what I'm going to do, let me take this off. What I'm going to do, if you so feel called to allowing yourself to receive this Reiki energy, I'm going to cleanse your energy. All you have to do is say, I receive this, like in your head, whatever. If you don't want it, you don't have to receive it. Skip this part, because I am going to, just to break up the energy and cleanse you a little bit. I do offer Reiki in person. I don't really like to do it over virtual, though I can. I just feel like it's far more impactful in person. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Shake it off. All right. So let's see. We are going to do a modified Celtic cross spread to see what you got going on, what kind of energies you got going on for the month of October. We are about halfway through the month already, so this is for the rest of October for the earth signs. I've just been trying to customize myself to my new schedule, and then once I do that, I will know when, and I'm pretty much there now. So what I'm going to do is start scheduling myself appropriately for recording and all of that stuff. I'm just figuring it out. So I appreciate your guys' patience. I appreciate the ones that rock with me. I love you guys so very much. I really, really do. All right. One more. Spirit, for the earth signs for the month of October, please. All right, let's get into this, shall we? All right. This is your current situation. This is what's challenging that current situation. This is your hopes and fears, because there's two sides of the same coin, and I will go over both of them. This is your past and how it's still influencing you. This is your strength and how you use that strength, or how you can use that strength or that energy moving forward. This is your immediate future. This is the outcome of the entire situation. And bottom of the deck is overall energy, and we have judgment. Okay, earth signs. Yes. Love that for you guys. Judgment. Spirit's about to whistle blow the whole thing. That's what I'm getting, like, bah, 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 bah. Listen, depending on what side of the track you're on, depends on what you receive during this time. So if you've been working on yourself, building, doing things to heal and grow and build yourself up, learning new things, putting in the effort, planting the seeds, you're going to be on the positive side of this energy. This is a reclamation in your life. This is Spirit bringing some type of judgment. There was a major decision that you must have that you may have made, or there's a major decision in the rest of October that you're going to have to make, and depending on what you decide to do really depends on what kind of like energy comes at you, what kind of like karma, because sometimes this could be the karma card. Judgment also in other tarot decks could also be called the karma card. Justice is also kind of there a little bit, like the Justice card, number 11, but this one also. So this really gives me like, what side of karma are you on? All right. And karma doesn't see black or, karma isn't like nuanced. Okay. Karma is the energy that you put out, and that's what gets reverberated back at you. Okay. So if you're putting out good energy and you're really trying and you're doing the right thing, or, what you feel is the right thing, you're going to end up on the positive side of things. Now, if you've been doing things to undermine your own integrity, your dignity, if you've been doing things behind closed doors that aren't in the best interest of you, anybody else that's involved, if you're like undercutting or being very opportunistic in the way where you're trying to like win at all costs, and you're like doing things that, again, undermine other people's dignity or integrity or anything like that, you're going to be on the not so great side of karma. That energy will come back to you, and it will play out in your life in some way. So we will see how this ends up. We're going to clarify this, see how this ends up coming out. But there's definitely something happening here where Spirit's coming in and is like, listen, be careful what you put out there. This is like a reminder of being careful what you put out there. Be careful what you decide to do, because it will come back to you at some point. This could be for some of you, and it's, again, we're going to see how it clarifies to see what really this energy, because that's how I'm feeling in the majority of it. This is also Pluto ruled, so there could be some type of transformation that happens, or some type of change in a way of like a death rebirth, okay? Because that's what Judgment also talks about, is a death and rebirth, like a reclamation or a reclaiming of life, okay? This also could be you unexpectedly, something gets whistleblown and you unexpectedly moving away. Again, I have the Tower underneath that. Again, that's Scorpio energy, which is also Pluto energy. So some of you guys may have Scorpio placements, just because these two are major arcanas. You may have Scorpio placements, and I do have the Six of Swords there as well. So there's some type of movement, and it could be very unexpected, some type of breakdown because of whatever kind of comes out and is like, bum, ba, da, ba. That's how this feels. I love it though. There, for a very small few of you, there could be somebody that wants to like, wants a reconciliation or wants to get on better terms with you. There could be for some of you, but if you really look at this, one person is like claiming the fire, claiming the transformation. I heard holy fire. It's like burning off anything. It's like burning off bad karma. It's like if you had karmic debts from a past life, especially if you have a Scorpio South node, if you had karmic stuff from a past life, stuff that kind of carried over, and if you've been doing stuff that you know that you've been working on that, and this is for my astrology baddies that really know what I'm talking about, this very well could be a reclamation here, and the holy fire, it's burning off those karmic debts. Okay. But there's also somebody in here who is not doing so well. Okay. So again, depends on which side of the tracks are you on. Are you claiming the holy fire? Did you do what you're supposed to do? Are you reclaiming your life? Is this going to, it feels like a cleansing, like maybe you've had to walk through the fire. I'm getting a lot of downloads with this. Maybe you've had to walk through the fire, walk through the flames of hell. Okay, and to reclaim your life, and if you did so with integrity, or if you did so with the highest good intended for all involved, or yourself, whatever, this is a reclamation for your life. If not, this is spirit whistleblowing and raining fire down on your ass. I love that. I love that. There's definitely someone who's gonna be like, why did I do what I did when I did it? That's what I'm getting both. So take it how it resonates. Figure out which side of the tracks you guys are on. All right. And only take it if it resonates. If this isn't your story, it's not your story, and that's okay. All right. Blue's Clues. I don't know why I got Blue's Clues just then. I don't know if some of you have kids and you watch Blue's Clues. I don't know if when you were a kid you really liked Blue's Clues. There may be something about Blue's Clues. Steve from Blue's Clues. Joe from Blue's Clues. I don't know what the new guy's name is. I know Steve and I know Joe. I don't know the other guy's name because there's like a third guy. I don't know what his name is, but I don't know. Because I just got like the dance that they do, and that came out of nowhere. I don't know. That could be a confirmation for somebody. If you see Blue's Clues, if you hear the theme song for Blue's Clues or something to do with it, that may be a confirmation for some of you on this message being your message. If you were thinking like, oh, I don't know if this is my message or not, that could be confirmation. That came out of nowhere. Couldn't even tell you where that came from. All right. Your current situation is the Two of Swords. Okay, Earth signs, you guys are indecisive right now. This feels like, I feel like another sign had this, or another elemental group had this. I'll have to go back and look because I can't remember it in this moment. But I feel like somebody else also had this. A very indecisive state. Was it fire signs? You could have fire placements. Guys, do a little bit of research. Go back and look. If you have fire placements, go watch that one too. Because I feel like it was fire signs. I'm going to be honest with you. I could be wrong. Whatever sign it was, there may be a message in that one for you too. Anyway, but for you guys specifically, you guys are in a place where you're kind of being indecisive. I feel like you're also because she's hiding her hands here. I feel like you're kind of not telling everybody the play. You're not telling everybody what you've got like up your sleeve, or you're hiding your hands in the way of not really showing everybody like what you're doing, what you've got. I don't know if some of you are doing things and then hiding your hands, you know what I mean? Like throwing stones in glass houses, then hiding your hands. So that also could be something. Because remember, I said this overall energy, there's two sides of the story here. So I've got two sets of earth signs going on here that it feels like two very different energies. So if this is also like a stalemate. This is being so indecisive. You're stalling on making a decision, not really moving forward because you're not really sure which which one to take. Hold on just a second. I like to look sometimes. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because I'm not trying to spend too much on this because we've got other things. But let me just see, because I know that there's another like keyword sometimes, but this really feels more like stalling. Yeah, like a stalemate. There may be some difficult choices, or you may be in denial about something. That also could very well be true for you guys. Yeah, it's like being stuck between two choices and really not, like, it's a confusion in the sense of not really knowing which one to choose, not really knowing what decision to make. And maybe that's why the overall energy with the Judgment is this is making a decision. So eventually, through this process for the next couple of weeks, you will end up making a decision. I think they just want you to be very careful about what it is that you're making. Okay? They want you to make sure you know what you're doing. But right now, the state that you're in, you're confused. You're stalling. Maybe somebody is in your energy saying, hey, we need a decision. Like, what are you going to do? And you're like, I don't know. So they're not really sure. So you've just been stalling, going back and forth. Yeah. All right. What is challenging this? Why are you so indecisive? We have the Fool. This could be Aries energy. I also believe on some of the decks it shows hold on, I'll do it again on this one. I mean, not all of them, but I think that also shows on some decks that has Uranus energy, which is Aquarius, okay? So you could very well have those placements. But this talks about a new beginning. I'm just seeing if it has that on it, because this tells me sometimes with the elements. If I can find it real quick. Sorry, guys. Normally I don't do this, but I'm feeling called to kind of clarify some things. And I just work here, as my good friend says. You could also be reflecting. There also could be a reflection going on here of like the decisions that you've made up to this point, and you're just like, I don't know if I'm making good decisions or not. Sorry, it's not funny. Kind of is though. Yeah, planet Uranus. I just wanted to make sure that I was correct about that. So that could be Aquarius energy as well. You could have those placements, but there's some type of new beginning. It's taking a leap of faith. It talks about, especially if you're indecisive, this could be about deciding to go in a different direction, start something new, really taking a leap of faith or a calculated risk into something, and you're just not really sure what it is that you should do. It almost feels like you don't want to be like foolish or naive. So it's like you are going back and forth about this decision and what you should make. Okay. All right. So what are your hopes and fears in this situation? The Strength card. I love this for you. You could have Leo placements. There's a lot of major arcana coming out, Earth signs. So the rest of October, this is something kind of on a larger scale for you. Okay, this is definitely something that is very impactful in your life, or is going to be very impactful in your life and in the energy moving forward. Okay, so the Strength card, I have Leo placements here. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But so you could be very hopeful that you have the courage, the strength, you have what it takes to move forward in a situation, or just have what it takes regardless of what happens, right? Having the bravery and the courage to really move forward, or do what needs to be done, or even make this decision, right? And it's having the strength, because maybe this decision, because it's such a major one, and again, because you're so indecisive about it, maybe it's something that is going to take a lot of courage or bravery to do. Maybe it's not something that you're comfortable with doing. or have ever done before. So there's a little bit of the unknown there, right? And that maybe that's why you're so indecisive, or it's a decision that's gonna take you out of your comfort zone in some way. And so you're really like, I don't know what to do here. So you're hoping that you have the strength to make it through. You're hoping that you have the patience and the courage and the bravery to do what needs to be done. Your fears is that your pride or ego are going to get in the way. That maybe you're holding yourself back, or you're restraining yourself so much that it's going to be detrimental to you in the long run. Interesting. I actually am interested to see how that one gets clarified, because is it your pride or ego, or is it is it like inner strength? Is it patience? Is it the way that you can really like handle everything that's going on and still have some sort of control over yourself? All right, so in the past, what affected you? Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about going and getting, like, having a curiosity for life, going out and learning new things, finding new information. But this is also hearing information. This is hearing, this is some type of message or some type of news that you got that may, typically it means good news. So in the past, you may have gotten some news about something, and maybe that's why you're in such a indecisive state, because you're like, maybe you got some good news, or maybe you got some form of communication telling you about possibly a new endeavor that you need to embark on, some type of adventure, and you're just really not sure if you should take a leap of faith into this. Or, do you have what it takes in order to do this? And you're just like, I don't know if I have what it takes. I think you do. But just because of the major arcana that is coming out, I'm just saying. But I'm curious to see how this one also, because whatever this news was affected how you are right now. Okay, and this is in the past. This is something that, and it could be just recent past, but it's definitely something that came up, some form of communication or some type of news that, it's feeling like maybe a little unexpected, or it's not something like you knew you were going to get some type of news. It's just not the news that you thought you were going to get, or it's just maybe it was more than you thought, or whatever it is that you heard. Maybe you, again, we'll find out when we clarify, but maybe you heard more than you had anticipated, that you thought you were going to. All right, because I'm going to start clarifying here in a second. I should have just used these cards because I keep getting called to these cards. Something serious. Something very serious. Yeah. It's like, are you gonna, it's like, do you have the confidence for this? Do you have what it takes? Do you know if you can handle whatever this is? Something going on with you. Something going on with you. What the hell? All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Your strength card. What is it that the qualities that you embody that you can use in your favor? Okay. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles. I love this for you. It's earth sign energy. I think more specifically it's Taurus energy, but I can look, and I will, and when we go to clarify, I'll look. But this is you. First of all, you are a hard worker. It's like you don't lack being able to put in the effort, put in the work, really like 10 toes down, really get in there. You also have a high attention to detail, or can focus intently on something. Okay, so it's like you really pay attention to what's going on, the details of what's happening, in whatever situation it is. You may also be really good at like saving money or putting stuff aside financially, building yourself up in that way, becoming really stable in that way as well. That's what's really like in your favor. You're not shy to hard work. You can put in the effort and do it almost. It's not like it's effortlessly, but it's not like you drag your feet either. It's like you can do it, you can do it, and you can put the effort in. Or you have what it takes to put the effort in. So maybe this is more about like knowing to have the patience and making the decision more than like if you actually have what it takes. And if you don't know you have what it takes, I'm here to remind you, because you do. Because you absolutely do. You also know how to like put something away or like build something stable, or be able to put something away for a rainy day. You may also be really good at creating safe spaces for people, for your loved ones, just like in your home as well. That also could be like a strength of yours. People feel safe around you or feel like they are protected in your presence. Love that for you. All right, what's your immediate future? The Knight of Cups. This is moving forward, taking action, and in a way that your emotions are balanced. You feel like emotionally charged for wherever you're going towards. It feels good to go towards this, okay? This also could be somebody, it could be a water sign placement, a Cancer or Pisces or a Scorpio could be coming towards you, wanting to have an emotional, it's like offering you something, but in the emotional realm. So there could be emotions that you don't know about. There could be love that you don't know about. They want to offer you something. They want to come in and do that. But this also could just be you going out. Oh, hold on just 1 second, guys. I had plugged it in, but didn't have the plug plugged in for my... I was like, why is it going dark and why is things weird? Why does it say battery saving on? Like, what's happening? I'm so glad that just did that, because if this had stopped during this reading, I would have been so heartbroken if my laptop had died. I would have been heartbroken, because this is a great read so far. I really am enjoying this. Especially with this. So somebody could be coming towards you, wanting to offer you something in more of the emotional realm. Someone may have a crush on you, or just want to, this also could be support. Someone may really hold you in high regard, and they want to come in and support you emotionally, show their love for you as well. I'm also getting that. This could be, again, you going out, having a good time, enjoying your life, feeling really like emotionally high vibrational. Could be going out and meeting a lot of people that you want to share affection or, love and support with. And it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It's just being in the vibration of love or in your emotions. Definitely something being offered here. Somebody may come in. It's like you riding that fish. Somebody may want something abundant with you, because fish can mean like fertility and abundance. So somebody may want to start something, may want to come in and communicate or offer you, because this is more about coming in and offering something. They want to offer something in the form that will be abundant. So this could be in the realm of like business, and we'll see. We'll see here, because this is a major decision for you. Again, it's like you got some type of news, or you heard something, or somebody came in and communicated something with you in the past, and you're just like, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I want to do it? Should I do it? Will this be good for me? Is it not good for me? Like, I don't know. And so you're really going back and forth if you should take this leap of faith. and if like this is really for you, made for you, if you're ready for this type of thing. What's going on here? Okay, the outcome. Earth signs. You flirting with me? You flirting with me? You want me to give you a little kiss? Like, this is, I knew this is how I was gonna feel too. Like right before I started this reading, this is wild to me. Right before I started this reading, I started getting like this really giddy feeling, and I even got that feeling of like, oh, you want to kiss me? Like, so you may have somebody coming in. And not that I had that with anybody, like I literally got that feeling. I wasn't talking to nobody. I wasn't, I'm not talking to nobody, but anyway, I wasn't talking to anybody. There was nothing like, and I was getting that feeling like, oh, stop it. Stop flirting with me. You what? Like that's how, and I was like, what the hell? Somebody's in their feelings. Cause I kind of like meditate on the energy. I like do some shuffling. I meditate on the energy. I really think about the element that I'm going to do like for hours before I do the reading, and it like kickstarts my meditation and the guided messages that I get. I don't always share them because I like to see how it comes out in the reading, and if like what I get intuitively throughout the day of thinking about it before, But that is kind of like what I was feeling. I was like, oh, you want to give me a kiss? Okay. Like, and y'all been watching, especially for my ones, like, if you're new here, I'm not like that. I'm not out here flirting with you guys. Like, I'm goofy, I'm silly, I like to joke with you guys, I like to laugh, but I'm never in a, like, hey, what's up energy with you guys ever. So the ones that have been rocking with me know that this does not happen in the readings, okay, like, ever. So this feels very much like there could be somebody coming in that's like, hey, feeling your energy, because I got the 9 of Cups. There is some type of wish fulfillment that's about to happen for you. You're going to be very emotionally stable, emotionally happy. It's like whatever you've been wishing on, praying on, really trying to bring to fruition, it's about to. Oh, there's another little fishy in that thing. Listen, some of y'all need to be careful in the month of October about getting pregnant. I want y'all to know. Be careful about getting pregnant. Especially if someone's coming at you like, hey, like, so just be careful. Be careful of that. But there's some type of wish fulfillment that's coming to you. This outcome is happiness. Be careful about, like, overindulging because you're, like, in such a, with these two, because you're in such a high vibrational energy, because things feel like they start to really feel good. Be careful about going out and like indulging too much. That's an air of warning. But you may just very well be in that, like, going out, wanting to be social, wanting to, like, again, share your love with people. Just do it right. Okay? Wrap it up. Do it right. Be careful. Be careful about like drinking and substances and stuff like that. But there's definitely something that you've been wishing about, you've been praying about, you've been working towards, that you definitely are coming into, because you're moving into, like, you're unexpectedly becoming extremely stable. Look at that with the Queen of Pentacles under those 2 cards that I was talking about earlier from the overall energy. Queen of Pentacles, that's earth sign energy. You're like moving into calmer waters, getting out of anything negative, and unexpectedly becoming extremely stable, I think, in ways that you just really did not see coming, or maybe you've been working towards that for so long, with seeing just like little bits of the fruition. The way that this comes in so unexpected, and the way that things come, like, it feels like things, you like needing to move out of negative things and like moving on, that comes crashing down because you're no longer going to need to do that, because now you're in a stable and secure place. Do I even need to clarify? Do I even need to? This is like a long reading too. I was expecting this to not be this long, but I'm feeling y'all's energy. All right. Spirit, tell me about this judgment for the earth signs. Tell me about judgment for the earth signs, please. Ooh, sorry. I'm just excited. I'm excited for you guys. Look at this. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. If somebody is coming around and they want to get on gird, like, I'm so excited I can't talk. Let me get my shit together here. Hold on, I just want to see something. If somebody does want to come in and like reconcile with you, this is for a very small few of you because this doesn't feel like that so much. So this only could be for just what the heck? Just a couple of you. If someone does want to come in and reconcile with you, they're gonna come in really fast and say that they want to put in effort. They want to really it's like they're saying that you guys have the same values and goals, and they want it, but this feels like a sudden, quick decision. So err on caution on that. That's I do get a little bit of error caution on anybody that's coming in real quick, especially if like all of a sudden things are starting to really work out for you, and now all of a sudden somebody wants to come in and reconcile with you. No. Okay, that's shady as shit to me. That's giving, you want to ride my coattails, bitch? Okay, that's all I'm gonna. I need to calm down. Sorry. Try not to swear during these things because it's YouTube for the most part, but so just be very careful. Oh, look at that. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I know I was just shuffling, but like Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck. Hey. But I'm just saying, somebody really may want to come in and reconcile. Now, that's for a very small few of you. What this feels like for the majority of you, though, is that because you've been putting in the work, okay, because you've been putting in the effort, you've been really doing what you're supposed to do here. You could have been working with others to try to reach a goal, or this is just like a lot of effort being put into something. Yeah, you could have really been trying to balance things out for yourself. Spirit's coming in and changing things really fast. You may get the chance to actually move. Maybe that's why the Fool's here, and maybe you keep going back and forth. You're like, should I, shouldn't I? Because you may get some type of offer, especially if work is involved in this, where it's like a major decision on either working together with somebody, some type of recognition at work could also be happening, and they want you to either like expand, move into a higher position, or they're going to want you to travel, or there's some type of movement that's happening. And maybe that's why you're kind of like, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? You know what I mean? Somebody could have a Mars in Cancer or a Mercury in Sagittarius, but there's definitely some type of, listen, I don't know if you guys heard that, but that just like ba-dinged, but no notification came up on the thing, so I don't know what that was about, but that could be a confirmation that there's like this reclamation happening in your life. This major decision is happening, and it's because of the effort that you've been putting in. And like, again, like if you've been trying to build yourself up so that you can move, or that you there's like some type of progress that you've been trying to